Podcaster and star of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Teddi Mellencamp.
The Masked Singer's latest celeb unmasked, the Calla Lily, AKA Teddi Mellencamp. Teddi, thank you so much for joining us. By the way, the Calla Lily is my favorite flower.
Oh, thank you. They did a beautiful job, right?
Bring us back to that moment, because it was really emotional when you took off the mask. What was going through your mind at that time? Because both Ken and Jenny got really emotional at that moment.
I think, as you go through the entire process, it was very emotional. Like, even when I did Fight Song as my first song, I think you could see me shaking. You could see parts that, I wasn't 100% feeling my best. And I think just them being able to see me get through it and actually improve the next week was something that was really exciting.
Yeah, you said in your unmasking that 2 weeks prior, you weren't really sure that you were gonna be able to do this, that you would actually be able to get through it. What was it that motivated you to actually get through it and to finish?
Well, for starters, my kids are obsessed with the show, and if I didn't do it, they would have been mad at me. But I really needed it.
Yeah.
I was in, I think a big part of this is I go through highs and lows, and there's a lot that when you're going through cancer that people don't talk about, but you start to get fear of things that are not rational. And, so just having those moments of going, I can do this, and kind of forcing myself to step out of my comfort zone actually made me feel a lot better.
It's interesting. I've had other friends that have done this show, and they have all said that it's very freeing for them because you're covered up and they feel like they can actually be more of themselves and be a little freer than they would be able to in any other setting. Did you feel that in some way?
Yes, because once they unmasked me and then I had to sing, I was like, I think you could tell. I look over at Jenny and I'm like, do I have to sing this whole song?
You shared, Teddi, you've been an open book in so many ways. You've shared so much about, your health journey, including the impact that this has had on your brain. So how was your memory in this process? And then how did you work to overcome maybe some of the challenges you had in that area?
I would say one, repetition.
Oh.
Just over and over and over again, because definitely my memory struggles. They have teleprompters.
Okay.
So I made sure that I always had my eye on that, because even no matter how many times I practiced, I still would forget. And it just kind of gave me the confidence, you can do this. You can remember these songs. These songs.
Yeah. You talked about, fighting for your kids and how much your kids love the show. So when they're watching last night, when you guys were all watching, what was their reaction? What did they think? And how proud of you were they?
Oh, well, they figured it out episode 1. They knew it was me the second I started singing. They were like, Mom! Mom!
Did you fess up then, or did you just sit kind of like,
I was kind of laughing, and they were like, please don't tell us you're the first to be sent home.
So let it rock, let it roll, let the Bible Belt come and save my soul.
Now, I love that you actually sang Jack and Diane on the show. And of course, that's a nod to your dad, who's been a big champion of yours. How special was it for you to be able to honor him in that way on a big stage like that?
I think, my dad has been there for me. I couldn't even imagine how much he's been there for me throughout this last year, through all my troubles. And just being able to even sit with him last night and watch it together was pretty incredible.
Oh, what did he say? I love that. I in my mind's eye, seeing John Mellencamp watch you sing Jack and Diane, I have a picture of how that goes.
Well, right afterwards, I was I took a little screen video and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sing Jack and Diane for one last time. And then I go, actually, I'm not. And I pointed the screen to my dad and he sang a line from it.
Oh. I love that. Let me ask you this, though, because, I remember on Beverly Hills, one of the things that kind of got under your skin a little bit is when people said, oh, this is John Mellencamp's daughter, and like really kind of just almost like regulated you to that. But now I feel like you're leaning into it more. Like, you know what? Yeah, I am John Mellencamp's daughter. And what? Did something switch for you?
Something definitely switched. I mean, I think my appreciation level to family, to living, to what's important, to giving him, like, I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
I have the opportunity to sing one of my dad's songs. Why would I not? You know, like, when else in my life am I going to be able to do something like that?
100%.
And so I kind of overlooked that, and being that whole, like, Teddi's trying to be in her dad's shadow, you know, that's the least of my problems now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, your dad gave us all a bit of a scare a few weeks ago.
I know.
We didn't know what was happening. He, you know, was it just he hadn't talked to you, or was he just saying, like, talking in general about your experience? Because all of us were wondering, is Teddi okay?
I think the word he said was suffering.
She's got cancer in the brain, and she's suffering right now.
And I was suffering. Like, I think oftentimes people talk about how you're doing physically, and they think, oh, once you get like a good thing from your doctor, now I'm good to go.
Yeah.
But actually, that's when the super hard work starts. That's when you start working on yourself, and I started going to therapy, and I started trying to process everything that I had gone through throughout this past year. And I really, really have been struggling through that.
What does your care look like now? Because you are still in treatment, right?
Yeah, I have somebody that lives at my house with me. And then I have once a month immunotherapy. And then I have a really great group of friends. So it's like, and in a second's notice, somebody will be here.
Baby, that village rides for you, honey. Those girls ride for you.
I'm lucky.
Can you call yourself cancer-free? Are you officially in remission?
No, I can't. I'm still considered to have stage 4. I think you have to wait 3 years of not having any detectable cancer before being considered cancer-free. So I still get checked pretty much every time I go to get immunotherapy to make sure that nothing's coming back.
Right. Is there any part of you at all that, you know, maybe wanted to document this and just kind of like follow your journey, maybe, I don't know, for a documentary, maybe a return to reality TV? Is that a thought for you?
I think the biggest thing for me is, I mean, being able to do Masked Singer and have such a platform to share, like, you need to go get your skin checked, has been huge for me. So as long as I can share with as many people as possible to be your own health advocate and also fight for yourself, that's what's important to me.
Yeah, and not only, you know, have you been fighting for your health and thinking about all of that, you also had been going through a divorce. But the last time you were here with me, I think you said you had kind of put a pause on the divorce itself. Where are you in that process too now?
We're still on pause.
Yeah.
We're still on pause. I mean, there's days that I have it really together, and there's days that, you know, I definitely am not in a place to, like, be going through a divorce.
Sure.
So, you know, I'm grateful that he's given me the time to heal. And, you know, I thought after brain surgery, I felt really good. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm good to go. But really, it's the hardest work has been for me the last 3 months.
Well, I hope that your heart can find a place for a little love too, because I think you definitely deserve that kind of love as well. I know you got a lot, but you deserve that kind of love too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. You did film a little bit for Ultimate Girls Trip.
Yes.
What was dipping your toe back in? Were you like, okay, I missed this a little, or I know why I'm not doing this anymore?
Well, I think Girls Trip is so different. I mean, it's all legends.
Yeah.
Like everybody there, like the core 7 have been doing this like over, each of them, I think over 10 years.
Bananas. I'd have been in the corner with my popcorn just sitting there like, what?
I know, and everybody was so nice, and it was fun. It was more about the fun.
Yeah.
I think Girls Trip was more about the fun than the drama, and I think that's what people want to see, and that's what people want to do, and so I love doing it.
I love that. Okay, before I lose you, Teddi, I just want to have a little bit of a vanity moment real quick, because I know that your hair is going back, but baby, this short hair works on you. Keep it!
Really?
Yes, it's so good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for it to grow.
Are you serious? No, listen, I like the short hair on you. I like when you have like kind of like, it's a little big, but it's that short cut. It fits your face so well. I love it on you.
I tease that I'm doing the Lisa Rinna.
You are, today you are doing the Rinna. She was just here yesterday and you are doing the Rinna. That's hilarious. But I do like the short hair. It definitely fits you.
Oh, thank you so much.